Thinking about moving to Bloomington, Indiana? Most people associate Bloomington with Indiana University, but there's so much more to love about Bloomington besides IU. Whether you're looking for an outdoor adventure, a vibrant art scene, or a community-focused place to live, Bloomington has that and more. So stick around and we're gonna get right to it. I'm Wendy Kohlmeyer and I am a Bloomington native. I moved away for 25 years out of state and then decided to move back to Bloomington. So I've got a unique perspective and I'm gonna give it to you right now. We're gonna focus on the top 5 reasons to live in Bloomington that have nothing to do with IU. Reason number 1, we have a thriving arts and music scene. Bloomington might be a small city, but the art and music scene is huge. We have the Lotus Arts and World Music Festival that comes every year in September, and it is one of the best in the country. We also have live performances at the Buskirk-Chumley Theater and Constellation Stage, and an independent music scene at places like the Bluebird and around town. You will always find music just about everywhere. Plus, we have local creative spaces and art galleries that just keep the city buzzing with things to do. Reason number 2 would be outdoor adventures. So like I said, I grew up in Bloomington, but my parents weren't into nature. We went to Lake Lemon to go boating a lot, but I had no idea that, I knew we were next to Hoosier National Forest, and Hoosier National Forest is a huge place with tons of hiking and biking trails, things to do, camping, but we have Lake Monroe, biggest lake in Indiana, and there is so much to do. So as I've come back this time around, I'm a big hiker. My husband and I love to hike and go bike riding, and there is just a ton of that around. And we love to go kayaking. So you can go drop your kayak in at one of the 3 lakes around here, Griffey, Lake Lemon, Lake Monroe. There's just so many places to do that. And there's just so much to discover and take in that you will never get bored if you like to do any outdoor things. And it's all very community involved. You can bring the kids, and there's just all of that. And I have got a lot of other videos about Lake Monroe and Lake Lemon that you can search in the video section and find some of those different spots around the lake that you might want to check out. And besides Lake Monroe and Lake Lemon, there's Griffey, which is like 5 minutes away from Indiana University, but you can go there. It's a nature preserve, and they added some new trails last summer. I haven't even had time to go out there yet to check them out, but it's a place where you can go fishing, kayaking, paddle boarding. They have all those things that you can rent too in the summer. So that's really fun to do, and you can go have a picnic lunch and be back to work in no time at all. So that's really fun. And then less than 20 minutes away from Bloomington is Brown County State Park, and that is Indiana's oldest state park, and it's got tons of camping, amazing mountain bike trails, and just a lot of trails that you can hike, whether you want to take a half-mile hike or a 5-mile hike. There are hiking trails, and Brown County State Park is way different from anything you see in Bloomington because it's got all these rolling hills over there. So you can look out from these vistas and you won't see anything but nature, and that is really fabulous. So you want to keep that in mind. Reason number 3, we have a great food and drink scene. Bloomington is brimming with restaurants, breweries, distilleries, just all the things, right? So if you're looking for local brew, we have Upland, and Upland, which I really love, they have a Thai tofu salad. I'm vegetarian, so I really like that, but they also have all kinds of beers that are being sold in a lot of different places. Upland's gotten very, very popular. So you want to definitely check that out. And then we have Cardinal Distillery, which is located right off the Beeline Trail, and they make all their own vodka and rum and all those things, but they also have some really interesting food there too. They have a chef that changes the specials all the time, and so that's a place that you definitely want to check out. And then there is like farm to table restaurants, the Farm, which is on Kirkwood, and then not to mention all the pizza places we have here, Mother Bear's and Nick's, and just all kinds of little local pizzas. And then there's Oliver Winery, which is located to the north of town, and I do have a video on that also. But Oliver is, it's more than just a winery. You can go and you can buy food there, like a light food. You can bring your own picnic. They only ask you to drink their beverages, so to buy beverages from them if you're going to bring a picnic lunch. But anyway, there's that, and then there's Butler Winery, and there's some other wineries around central and northern Indiana that you definitely want to check out if you are into that. Reason number 4, the community and the progressive vibe. Now, some people are going to say the town is too progressive because of Indiana University. I love the vibe of downtown Bloomington. So yes, there are a lot of college students, but there's a lot of locals too. And this is a thriving community for locals. If you have a business, people just do really well here, and you definitely want to check out those businesses around the square and down Kirkwood, and then you'll find all kinds of little eateries on 4th Street that are international. So we just have all the food and culture. We're very environmentally friendly, which is really nice to see. And also, you definitely want to check out the farmers market, and that is where everybody comes together. You'll see students there, but you'll also see all the local people, and they have bands there. They have artists come in and sell their different wares that they make. You'll find soap there, you'll find honey, goat's milk products, Amish people, just all kinds of things. People selling different fruits and vegetables, and it's just a really fun place to go on a Saturday morning. Number 5, affordable living in a unique housing market. So compared to bigger cities, Bloomington is very affordable. It's more affordable than Indianapolis. It's affordable housing with a higher quality of life. Yes, a lot of people are going to say that Bloomington is out of sight on housing prices, but everywhere in the country is kind of that way. So it's still more affordable than the bigger cities around. And you're going to get that small town vibe while being very close to the big cities. Whether you're looking for a historic, charming downtown home, or a modern condo, or a peaceful lakeside retreat, you're gonna find it's got something for everyone. So that's something that you want to look into. And it's a good time to buy real estate. There's more houses coming on the market. So if you're thinking about moving, now's the time to start looking. And if you need some help with that, I'll put my contact info below and you can check that out. So those are 5 big reasons to love Bloomington. Let me know in the comment section what your favorite reasons are, what reasons stand out most to you. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.